welcome to episode 3 of Vlogmas. In case you haven't noticed yet, I am not posting every day and I'm not filming every day this year. I'm trying a little bit of a different schedule, kind of an every other day thing. So I have some things to catch you up on that I worked on yesterday. And if we're doing anything especially fun and exciting, I'll probably put a few days together because I don't want you to miss anything great. But we didn't do anything super exciting yesterday, but I did do some knitting and some crochet. So I did get started on my gnome. Actually, I was downloading today's pattern. So I'm still not quite finished with clue 1 for my gnome, but I did get it cast on and started, and I should be able to finish up clue 1 and hopefully do clue 2, which just dropped this morning. So I had just downloaded it and I'm looking through and there's some fun stuff coming up. There's embroidery in quotation marks, which looks like it's going to be some slip stitches. So I'm just going to put everything together today because we are actually going to be leaving the house for quite a long time and I want to bring all my projects with me. So this morning I'm like, all right, I have to get everything organized and together. So I will be bringing that along with me for sure. You just saw me open up day 3 of my Skein in the Stitch Advent. It is fading to such a beautiful set of peachy pinks. So I've done some organizing. Now I'm actually still not finished weaving in ends from day 1, but for the squares that I have done the ends in on, I've put them in a Ziploc baggie along with the rest of color 1. And then I'm using the little stitch markers that Jess gave me. You can barely see it. It says 1. I promise it says 1. I just threw it inside the Ziploc bag because I believe I will still need color 1 later on, and I don't want to lose track of which one's color 1, which squares have color 1 in them. So this is kind of my plan so far. I'll just keep everything in Ziploc baggies. I have a bunch of these to reuse because I used a ton of little snack size ones for a previous project. So that's working out great. I don't even know. How did this get over here? I think this might be from color 1 and it just got over there. But I did start on color 2 squares yesterday and I made some good progress. I just haven't woven in the ends on any of them. So here's color 2. So you can kind of see, I think that's color 1. So color 1, color 2, color 3. They're fading into each other. Oh, so beautifully. So I did get done. Let's see. I think there was 3 solid squares that I needed to do. So I've done those. Again, no ends woven in. And then I had just started, on my half square triangle, and that I didn't get much done on that. So I'm probably just going to keep all that tucked away. And then real quickly this morning, I'll go ahead and wind this guy up and see if I can work on those in the car. I don't find it easy to crochet in the car. I feel like it's too bumpy when I'm trying to have to get my hook in the stitch. I find knitting a little bit easier. Plus I can, for the most part, look away from my knitting, which keeps me from getting car sick. So I'm going to bring the crochet, but it may not be something that I do because we're going to be doing a lot of driving when we're out of the house. But just for fun, I wanted to see what the squares are going to be today. All right, today it looks like there are 12 squares to do instead of 8, 4 half square triangles in color 3 and undyed, and 8 half square triangles in color 3 and undyed. So I guess 12 total half square triangles with color 3 and undyed yarn. So that's gonna be a lot of ends today. I really want to get the ends woven in before I start the next one, but I just didn't want to leave color 2 behind, and same with today. So it's probably going to be a lot of crocheting if I can in the car. Now I'm going to bring the gnome. I'm going to bring my squares. I am not going to bring my socks because I already got those stripes done this morning while I was doing my knitting and reading, but I am going to bring a project that I know is good for the car. And that is my I Quilt 2 blanket. I have half of the square left to do and 1 more, and then I am completely done. So especially if the crocheting is not going great in the car today, I want to get this finished so that I can have all of the squares from this blanket done and checked off the list, and hopefully one day in the next couple of weeks, start assembling that and working on the border, which will be exciting. So we're going to attempt to go to Yellowstone today. The drive may be a little dicey, so if it starts to get feel too unsafe, we're just going to turn right around and come back. But Kent has gotten some pretty good practice with driving in the snow, at least around town. Wow, the sun has just come out. That is crazy. I'm going to keep talking to you while I wind this. So we could have today up to 5 hours in the car. So that's why I'm like, I gotta get my projects ready so we can go. We're trying to leave actually here in about 5-10 minutes. So that shouldn't take me that long to wind this. I just need to throw some things together, maybe throw in a couple snacks and a water bottle, and we should be good to go. So I feel like whenever I'm going on any sort of outing, road trip, vacation, etc., I definitely overestimate my capabilities, but I would rather have way too many projects and options. Like I said, I might not even get to the crochet part at all. What is happening here? I might not even get to crocheting at all, but I do want to have it in case we do stop for lunch or something like that. And maybe I can get at least a few squares done before we get to the super interesting parts of the drive. But so much of this drive, we did it a couple times when we were here in September looking at apartments on our drive back to Tennessee from Canada. And it's such a beautiful drive, and I have never done it in the snow. So I imagine there are going to be lots of pauses in the knitting and crochet to look out the window and to take in the landscapes.
I think the light in the fire, fixing the tree, put the star on top and the presents underneath. But for me, it's kind of bittersweet. I love holidays, making memories to keep, but I wish you could have stayed. It's not the same without you. It's true what she said, all I want is you. Oh, it's the look in his eyes, like my gift in disguise, 'cause Santa looks a lot like you. And I swear I won't tell, it's my secret as well, but Santa looks a lot like you. If it's true, only wish that I made was to spend this Christmas night with you. I don't need any gift if it is, so I wish, 'cause Santa looks a lot like you. It's been so cold in my bay, felt so alone. I've been dreaming about us kissing when it snows. If you could come home, I wanna dance to all the good songs and be cheesy with you. I wanna lay beside the fire, hold on tight to you. Yeah, that's what I wanna do, because it's true what Mariah said, all I want is you. It's the look in his eyes, like my gift in disguise, 'cause Santa looks a lot like you. And I swear I won't tell, it's my secret as well, but Santa looks a lot like you. If it's true, only wish that I made was to spend this Christmas night with you. I don't need any gift if it is, so I wish,
what a fantastic day. I hope you enjoyed Yellowstone. It was truly magical. I've never been in the wintertime. In fact, we were just there, I want to say in September, actually, when we were returning to Tennessee from Canada. And it was so different. It was obviously no snow, very crowded, and this was really, really cool. It was fun to see the animals in the snow. We actually saw a lot of animals, a lot more than I was able to capture, because we saw quite a few deer and elk and maybe even antelope as we were driving from Bozeman to Yellowstone. And then there were some elk in Yellowstone, but they were really far away, so I couldn't capture them. And one of our most exciting moments is we thought we saw a wolf and it turned out to be a coyote. And then we saw another coyote and then another coyote even closer up. And that last one that we saw, I got to get a really good video of, which was super cool. So my next dream for going to Yellowstone is to see bison like covered in snow. I've seen some pictures and it just looks fabulous. I don't know if we'll actually be able to get out there when it's really snowy because obviously we want to be safe, but it was a fantastic day. And then, I had Kent drop me off at Sticks, our local yarn store, for stitch night. I was a little bit late, but I got to be there for about an hour and I got so much done today. So I didn't do a ton of crocheting in the car because it made me pretty nauseous, like car sick. But I did get a fair amount of knitting done. And then while I was at Sticks, I wove in a ton of ends. So I just wanted to run through really quickly what I got finished today. I just got home, so I need to unpack this bag because it's got like snacks and all kinds of things. So you saw I've done a good bit of the gnome clue for today. So here, right up until the green and red are used together was clue 1. I've done like maybe a third or half of clue 2. Let me let Toaster in. I'm hiding out in the bedroom because Kent is in our office talking with friends, which is totally fine because I've been totally dominating that room all week trying to film. So totally fine. But anyway, I got that much done on the gnome, so maybe I can finish it tonight. If not, I'm kind of guessing that tomorrow will not be a knitting clue day if the first few days patterns are anything to show for it. So I'll be able to catch up. I think if I don't finish that tonight. I also knitted a lot on my iQuilt 2 blanket and I finished up 1 square and then I cast on the final square of this blanket. I got a little bit done before it got dark outside, so I definitely want to get that wrapped up again, hopefully in the next day or so. And then while I was at Sticks, I finished up all of yesterday's squares. I had already finished crocheting them, but I did all of the ends and tucked them into here. So this is all day 2. Hey, get away from my snacks. Then I just got started on today's squares. You really can't even see anything. And I still have 8 of those to do today. Bless you. So my brother-in-law, I think, and I are gonna go watch a movie. So I'm gonna work on that, have some dinner, and see what else I can get done.